it was really weird I had no idea either. And the only reason I went to that con was because Bruce Campbell was there. And, and so I got there, and after checking in, I had the gaggle of 12-year-old girls. There was like 10 of them. And I was doing radio at the time, and my radio partner came with me. And so we're there, and the girls came up, these group, and like, excuse me, are you Brett Weaver? I was like, yes. Did you play Carrot on Sorcerer Hunters? And I was like, yes. They go, oh, squee! I'm like, oh. I was like, whoa! No. And my buddy was just laughing his ass off. He's like, you've got 12-year-olds. Shut up! I was like, thank you. You want me to sign something? My autograph has no, okay, fine. So, yeah, and it's been fun ever since. Except I always like tweaking people and, saying things like, I'm not a fan of anime. And people, or relax, it's just a cartoon. That's the good one. I do it just for them. And a 12-year-old kicks my head.
I think I did a bunch of them this year and last year, but really I've been only doing them recently. My first one was Persicon down in Huntsville, Alabama. I remember getting that email, and I'm just thinking, wait, so you heard me in this show, and you figured out who I was, and you found my email address, and it wasn't in a creepy way, but I was like, wait, so all of these impossible things came together, and now you want to fly me to Alabama? So people, because they'll give a rat's ass that I'm there, and they want me to sign things. Again, it's like, still sometimes people bring something up. I'm like, that's something I've been in. I'm like, that's beautiful. You sure you want me to, mark that up with a Sharpie?
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay.
You know what's so funny about that? It wasn't actually in Huntsville, was it? It was in Madison, Alabama.
That's right, but it's Huntsville Airport, where they've got the poster, never changes, says there's no reason to ever leave Huntsville. In red text against a black background, it's the most dire thing you've ever seen.
Big, my wife, EK, Big Truck Productions, her father is the mayor of Madison, Alabama. Oh, wow. Nice. So
I met Brett Weaver's father-in-law before I knew what a Brett Weaver was.
Yes. And he's cool.
Yes.
So you're kind of living out the Music Man, marrying the mayor's daughter.
That's exactly right. But the mayor was originally a rocket scientist, so I married the rocket scientist daughter.
Being the mayor isn't rocket science.
No, and I did their PSA. I did their for his campaign, and that was the first thing I recorded. I was like, vote Sandy Kirkendall. I guess it does take a rocket scientist. And he's like, yeah, Brett, that's great. We're not going to use that. Oh, it's just there. It's there.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Not going that way. All right, and then I have a few more non-anime questions, just rapid fire stuff, just so we can get to know you on a little bit more of a personal level. So, first of, I think, about 10 questions.
3 piercings, 2 above the belt.
Yeah.
9 questions.
One more to the right than to the left. Okay.
8 questions. What kind of car do you drive?
A Saturn. It's blue.
I have a 97 Jeep Wrangler named Kitty.
I have a black convertible Sebring GTC.
Ooh, Sebring, wow.
Yes.
I have a V70 Volvo that just got a brand new transmission.
Yes! That's hot.
And it's a station wagon, and it's tales of when I had to schlep the kids. I don't have to schlep kids anymore, but I do groceries.
You got a bumper sticker on it? You got a bumper sticker on it?
No, I don't.
And I tried to buy you a new one and you wouldn't accept it because it had cloth seats.
Aw.
So I'm spoiled.
Leather is nice. That's true. I drive a paid-for silver Nissan Altima.
Paid for it.
Yes.
I like that it's paid for.
The best thing about it is it's
The
paid.
best thing about it is it's paid for, and I put a gazillion miles on it every year.
Nice.
Next question. Your pizza toppings of choice.
Pepperoni and basil and mushrooms.
You can have black olives and green olives.
Yes.
All right.
On my next? Roasted eggplant, Italian sausage, and mushroom.
How you doing?
My wife naked. That's a pizza pie.
Oh, you know, that's just an image. I'm going to create that right next to Michael. And,
This is why we have a 25-year-old marriage. I love pizza. I can't do it. I'm vegetarian, I'm vegan. But in my wildest fantasies, full vegetarian, no onions.
yeah.
And for the other end of that spectrum, I'm a meat lover. So meat lovers, although I just had one down the road that was, and I prefer thin crust. I had one down the road that was a lovely artichoke with gorgonzola cheese. And it was fantastic. Very good. Wonderful. Wonderful, marvelous.
Stick with food. Favorite ice cream.
Pineapple and coconut.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
In Austin, there's this one specific company, local, called Amy's Ice Cream.
Oh, yeah.
You. And I usually like to get the Belgian chocolate ice cream with Heath bar crushings.
That's good.
That sounds good, actually. I generally, believe it or not, I don't eat ice cream. Very, very, very rarely do I eat it. But if I were to order, yeah, exactly. If I were to order ice cream, I'd probably get coffee ice cream.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Again, these are all questions I can't have.
She's lactose
I'm
intolerant.
lactose intolerant. And I'm allergic to yeast. I'm allergic to eggs, so I can't have any of this stuff. But I love Haagen-Dazs coffee. And every once in a while, just a little.
And then you fall down.
And then I fall down.
I also am kind of lactose intolerant. I'm as well. I just, especially like milk. Oh, I don't know. I do soy. Yes, and I can do. There's a specific organic lactose-free milk that I really love from Whole Foods. But if I'm really if I'm like I just gotta have some ice cream. Weirdly enough, Baskin Robbins mint chocolate chip. But it's got to be from Baskin Robbins because it tastes different. And Cold Stone Creamery has a double dark chocolate that I will get mixed with almond shavings and coconut. And so when I'm ready to just be a little sick, that's what I'm going to go for.
I'm hungry. We'll get off the food subject. I apologize. I got to do it.
No, that's
Let's
my
talk
only
soy.
subject. I mean, you,
Let's
anime,
talk
whatever.
soy.
Talk about food.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right, let's try this one. What was your first job?
Ever?
First job ever for me.
I don't mean like a paper route or something.
Okay, besides being the chef's assistant to my mom, when we had a restaurant, and I was 10 years old. When I was 11 years old, I lied and said I was 13 and I worked at Baskin & Robbins.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you know all about their mint chocolate chip.
Yes.
It's good.
Yes, and I was fired because I got in an argument with the manager because she wanted me to use the old bananas to make the banana splits. And I was like, well, why don't you just use the old, because people see you take the old, but I still remember this. But I took they wanted me to use
Validation.
old bananas, and the people would watch me grab the bananas, and they would say that, give me a new one, can I have a fresh one? And I was like, well, the old bananas are perfectly good, let's just use them for the cakes and the other stuff where people don't see them. And I'm like, no, you're gonna use these old bananas. And then someone told me I want a new banana, so I did, and the manager walked out right when I was grabbing, and she goes, that's it, you're fired.
Oh,
So,
banana.
yes, and then she wouldn't listen.